Yo, too, man, it's your boy Kiwi, man. We back with another video. Now, look, bro, we got how did the Spurs get away with this? Now, first off, I want to start by saying, man, I hope Wemby can come back 100% healthy. It sucks. Second year, first year coming off rookie of the year, Wemby gets taken out with an injury. I think he had like a blood clot in like his shoulder or something like that, but ain't nothing to play with, man. So I hope he can bounce back in the next season because the Spurs actually have a decent team. Like the Spurs can be a contender. And Wemby's, I ain't like Wemby has the potential, bro, to be the next LeBron James. No cap, bro. Like the impact he has for a team is crazy, and that's one thing people fail to like when they make LeBron comparisons. They feel like, all right, he's a good player, but can he make an impactful, like, can he impact the team as LeBron can impact the team? Like the one thing I like, KD my favorite player, but his impact I don't think is as great as LeBron. Yeah, KD is one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in the NBA, or like he can put him in all time. Impactful wise, I'm not sure if he's gonna make that same impact as LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So Wemby, I feel like he has that, bro. He be focused, like he just be trying to play basketball. And I feel like Wemby could be the next LeBron James. No cap, bro. Hopefully he can bounce back from the injury, but let's get into the video, man.
25 NBA draft.
Ooh.
The San Antonio Spurs select.
I didn't even see who the Spurs got in the draft. I'm not tuned in with the draft, but we're going to try and get tuned in, bro.
Harper.
This
Dylan
should
Harper.
be terrifying for 29
guard?
other teams in the NBA, because a team with the most generational
man.
talent we have ever seen.
I forgot they got De'Aaron Fox, too. De'Aaron Fox, CP3, Harrison Barnes. They got Castle. They still got the random casuals, like the dude with the dyed hair. And the nigga with the dreads. Oh my god, they low-key got a squad, bro.
Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Carter Bryant, and Victor Wembanyama. Every single one of these players is 21 and under.
So Wemby, an elite center, is mixed around elite guards. It's a GG's, bro. It's over with. This all Wemby needed was a good guard, like a few good guards. Shooting guard, it's over with, bro.
One of these players has the potential to be great NBA players. And for a team that has the back-to-back Rookie of the Year winners, San Antonio just drafted a 6'6" point guard with all NBA level potential. A 6'6" point guard who can split defenses at will, who can get to the rim and finish in a multitude of ways. Think of Cade Cunningham. Think of James Harden. He's someone who blends the craft of a small guard with the frame of a big guard, while still knowing how to use that frame to bully smaller defenders. Genuine star-level talent. And they didn't just settle for making one great selection in the draft. No, they followed it up with the 14th overall pick by drafting one of the best defensive players in the draft.
Wait. Hold on, quick pause. I'm yapping, so I'm not fully getting the grasp. Hold on. Spurs, NBA 2025 draft picks. They got the 14th. Dylan Harper with the second. They got the second overall and the 14th pick in the first round. Oh, hell no. The Spurs is cheat. Bro, the Spurs cheating, bro. Spurs cheating, bro.
Who can cut off the ball, who can shoot, who is highly intelligent offensively. Without needing the ball in his hands, and in back-to-back years, the Spurs have walked away from the draft looking like one of, if not the biggest winners. And as I just said, giving Victor Wembanyama this level of help, the entire league should be terrified. And we should talk about the kind of help he's getting, because not only did the Spurs trade for De'Aaron Fox last season, who has almost become forgotten at this point. Let's not forget he's an all-star who will now be playing with the best teammate he's ever played with in the prime of his career.
Hey, Castle was a first-round top 10 pick too, bro. Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. One more. Castle from Spurs draft pick. Fourth overall pick. Nah, they cheating, bro. They cheating, chat.
So drafted the Rookie of the Year, who got better and better
and he's the
every
Rookie
single
of the Year?
month
I
of
forgot.
last season.
Oh,
and
man.
now they just got themselves two guys who could be
I'm
perfect alongside Wemby. And we have to talk about Dylan Harper. 19 points a game, over 4 boards, 4 assists, 48...
Time out. I'm sorry, my fault. Last pause. Time out on me. Stephon Castle, rookie. He got Rookie of the Year the season Wemby going out, right? Wow, bro, nah, Spurs is cheating, bro. Spurs is cheating. I'm gonna stop yapping now.
Honestly, Harper has all of the traits of a star guard, with only one question mark over his shooting. But given he shot 75% from the free throw line, given the fact he showcased a pull-up jumper, he has touch, he has balance, you can never guarantee someone will be a great shooter, but I think there's a lot more reason to believe he will be a good shooter than other prospects we have seen in the past. And outside of the shooting, I mean, he's a bucket regardless. Just look at him here, bring the ball up in transition, going behind the back. He then stops, crosses back right, and then the ability to absorb the contact on the layup and finish at the rim. Or here, where he's being guarded at half court. He goes behind his back initially. The screen then comes for him, so he splits the second defender, euros around the third, and finishes. Just in general with these clips, you will notice the change of speed, the change of direction, the fluidity with his hand. That is one word that absolutely describes Dylan Harper's game.
That was tough. That was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
One word that absolutely describes Dylan Harper's game. Fluidity. Effortlessly gliding past defenders, whether it is in transition, whether it is in half court. I don't see a world in which Dylan Harper's ability to get to the rim, to get to the free throw line, to get 2 feet in the paint doesn't translate. Obviously, you can still question his shooting and some other
Hold on. Quick timeout on me. We back.
Parts of his game, but I can almost guarantee you with his size, with his technical ability, he is going to get 2 feet in the paint almost all the time. And that'll also contribute to him being a very good playmaker as well, which is also part of his bag. I mean, just look at this play, for example, where he sprints the floor and in one motion after receiving the pass in transition, look at the spin before splitting the 2 defenders with the pass. Feel, touch, timing. That's Dylan Harper's game to a T. Or this time where he initially rejects the screen, gets to the free throw line, and when that step back...
Imagine the Spurs, they get like a little Klay Thompson, just a sharpshooter. Like, that'd be crazy.
Jumper isn't there. He spins off the defender before finding his teammate cutting the baseline. Counter after counter after counter. Something about Dylan Harper's game is just so instinctual. When one defender overcommits one way, he spins back the other side. He slows down and then crosses them over. He gets to the rim at will. He makes the right reads, the right dump-off passes. It just feels like he's always in control. And pairing that with Victor Wembanyama, with Stephon Castle, with De'Aaron Fox, I'm not exactly sure what role he will play, and that is the biggest question mark, but I just know he's going to be a damn good NBA player, and the star upside is just unquestionably there. And then there's the lesser known player from this draft. I'm not about to tell you Carter Bryant has the same potential as Dylan Harper. I mean, you never know, but if we're just being real, however, that's not a bad thing. On a team where you already have a superstar, where you already have someone who could be a superstar in Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle has star talent, De'Aaron Fox is an all-star, you don't need everyone to have all-star potential. Sometimes you just need someone to be an elite defender, to be a good spot-up shooter, to be a smart player, to be good off the ball, and to be willing to do all of those things from the get-go. Carter Bryant does all of those things. And what I love about this is the Spurs are surrounding Wemby with defensive talent. And I think this is the best way to fast-track the Spurs being a great team. Just like we saw with the Thunder the last couple of years, you can find incredibly impactful defensive players through the draft. And last year, the Spurs were the 8th ranked defense with Wemby on the floor. He is a great offensive player, but he is already the best defensive player.
Like, he should have got Defensive Player of the Year, and like I said back to the LeBron statement, bro, it's the impact Wemby got, like, which is why he could be the next LeBron. No cap, bro.
You have to capitalize on that by turning this team into a top 3 defense, because there is no reason with Wemby's defensive ability, the Spurs shouldn't be one of the best defenses in the league. And if you have to find players through the draft to catapult your defense, that is what you do. And then you worry about the offense as it goes on. Just focus on that defense. And if you're talking about focusing on defense, Carter Bryant is the exact kind of guy you draft with the 14th overall pick. And if you want to talk about building a team beyond just skill set and beyond just talent, everything that has been impressive about Victor Wembanyama from a personality perspective, from the guy going to China, turning into a monk and becoming the next Avatar, everything like that, Carter Bryant might not have done those things, but personality and character-wise, he just seems to be such
NBA player
a
just doing that, bro.
And outside of just the humility he is showing, even a clip like this
they're not really worried
shows you
about
what
basketball.
kind of player he could be.
How'd you get into studying Kamara?
Like, you have to be able to do multiple things on the floor. I kind of stumbled across Tumani when I'm on my league page. I just been kind of scanning, looking. I found Tumani. I kind of fell in love with him. It's like, it's rare that you see somebody that big picking up full court, no matter who it is.
This is someone who is tapped into the NBA. Most draft prospects barely even talk about defense, let alone studying a guy like Tumani Kamara, who, by the way, is one of the best defenders in the league, and exactly who you would love to study and would be perfect alongside Vic, Dylan Harper, Stephon Cuss, any team. That's how good Tumani Kamara is, and when a player says they are studying someone like that, you just know they're a sicko, and more importantly, you just know they're going to be damn good. And if you want to hear me talk about another player who is really good and shouldn't be overlooked after this draft, Stephon Cuss just had a great rookie season. Consider clicking on that video, subscribing to the channel for more content like this would be cool.
Spurs is going to be a contender next season, mark my words. Wemby, come back healthy, man, and Spurs is going to be crazy. That's going to be a crazy team, I'm not going to lie. Same with the Mavs with Cooper Platt. We're going to have to watch a video on that too, but let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man.